God of love, we confess that we put ourselves first. We're reluctant to give, we are slow to sacrifice. There are times we hesitate to protect.
Loving God, teach us
God of love, we confess that we put ourselves first. We're reluctant to give, we are slow to sacrifice. There are times we hesitate to protect.
Loving God, teach us
God of love, we confess that we put ourselves first. We're reluctant to give. Loving God, we are tempted to judge, to assume the worst. May love remind us
to trust.
When we are tempted to despair, to assume all is lost,
May love
remind us to hope.
To give us hope.
When we are tempted to give up, to assume it will never happen,
may love
remind us to persevere. Loving God, teach us to love. We as an organization accept all religions, and we will take time to honor these religions with the message of love. This is my favorite station in Rainbow. It teaches us that we should love those around us, our father, our mother, siblings, and friends. Love is the link that binds all of us together, no matter how far apart we may be. During this past year, we have learned the message of love deeply. We have made connections across the world and truly learned that we are together no matter how far apart we are. In many religions, love means the same thing. We will take time to hear what various religions say about love. In Christianity, the New International Version of the Bible, 1 Corinthians 13, 4-7 reads, "Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast. It is not proud, it is not rude. It is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, and always perseveres." In the Book of Mormon, I apologize if I pronounce any of these wrong, by the way. I'm really sorry. But in the Book of Mormon, Moroni, I think it's pronounced, 7:47 says, "But charity is the pure love of Christ, and it endureth forever, and whoso is fond possesseth of it at the last day, it shall be well with him." The Quran, in the Quran, it explains, you will not enter paradise until you believe. You will not believe until you love one another. The Quran also says that God loved Moses, and God himself will produce people he will love. In Deuteronomy 6:5 of the Torah, it says, "And you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, and with all your soul, and with all your might." Please join with me and everyone else in singing a hymn called "Joyful, Joyful, We Adore Thee."
One moment, technical difficulties.
This past week, I have been reminded even more of love that we share in Rainbow, and that no matter what religion you are, we're taught to love one another. My family was away from home, and electrical fires started, which took away our home and our dog. We have been shown love in so many ways throughout everyone's positive thoughts, prayers, and donations. We are grateful for this love and support. I have been struggling lately with the COVID lockdown, not being able to be with my friends and family, especially those who are no longer here. I have been able to find love through our Rainbow and Masonic families. That that's one of the constants that I can always count on, that we will always love one another. Some religions, such as Buddhism and Hinduism, do their praying through the practice of meditation. So please sit back and relax as we take a moment to say a silent prayer through meditation.
There's a light that shines on forever, beyond the earth, the stars and the heavens. The greatest joy in all of creation is the light that shines within the heart. Make peace, though you are restless, and find yourself within a world at war. Let love be your protection, and kindness be your sword. There's a light that shines on forever, beyond the earth, the stars and the heavens. The greatest joy in all of creation is the light that shines within the heart.
Thank you so much for learning about some of these religions that you may not be a part of with me today. Grandworthy Advisor Becca, would you like to speak?
Thank you, Grand Chaplain. I would be happy to. 1 second. Gotta organize my screen so I can actually see it. Supreme Deputy Mrs. Metz, Grand Chaplain Laura Jane, Rainbow family and friends. Thank you all so much for joining us this afternoon for Rainbow Sunday. This event is always so unique and fruitful as each Grand Chaplain uses it to express what she feels is most needed for the lesson of this year. We have the opportunity to peek into the heart of our Grand Chaplain and see what drives her service and the message she carries for our jurisdiction. This year, we heard a beautiful and inclusive message of love, a wonderful addition to the lessons of love that we have been gaining this year. We have spent time learning about our love languages and using them to give and receive love to others, something that I have shared many times is a significant resource for me. I am more confident in my abilities to share my love when I know how that specific person wants my love, and that is something I could not know without communication about love languages. There is love shown in local assemblies regularly. Cherry Assembly, for example, shares love with a closing activity. You share a positive affirmation about yourself and about someone else in the meeting, ending the night with kind words being said by everyone and everyone affirming themselves, which often can be hard. Laura Jane today shared her personal experience with love being shown by Oregon Rainbow and the Masonic family. Our jurisdiction is full of love to give, and we continuously show this in our participation, service, and enthusiasm. We show our community our love by blowing the food donation goal out of the water. We are working to show ourselves love by raising $10,000 for the Raise Your Voices service project. Our jurisdiction is working hard to rise up and meet this goal. Don't forget that the challenge that I extended to the assemblies to raise $200 for Voices by Grand Assembly. Each assembly, $200 each. Thank you all for your hard work towards this project, and let's keep the energy high and love for it high as we finish this year strong and meet our goal of $10,000. Laura Jane, thank you for a beautiful message of love and for always sharing your powerful words of love. Again, thank you for tuning in for Rainbow Sunday, and thank you for the opportunity to speak today.
Thank you so much, Grandworthy Advisor. Supreme Deputy, Mrs. Metz, would you like to speak at this time?
Thank you, Grand Chaplain Laura Jane. Good afternoon, Grandworthy Advisor Becca, members of Oregon Rainbow, family and friends, and happy anniversary. I'd like to take the opportunity to acknowledge Mrs. Hazelton, Supreme Inspector in Alaska. Thank you for joining us today. Every assembly of the International Order of the Rainbow for Girls observes Rainbow Sunday on the Sunday nearest April 6th, which is Rainbow's anniversary. And this year marks Rainbow's 99th anniversary. The beautiful message of love is most appropriate for such a momentous occasion. Love in Action is service, and the International Order of the Rainbow for Girls is a premier leadership program for girls ages 11 to 20, focusing on service and in making the world a better place. Laura Jane, will you join me?
I can.
Laura Jane, you did a great job putting together our Oregon Rainbow Sunday program. You reminded us that the act of love is being of service to others unconditionally and without judgment. No keeping score or expecting something in return. Thank you and job well done.
Thank you.
To all our viewers today, I hope everyone's upcoming week is one of contentment and sprinkled with love and service along the way. Thank you for the honor of speaking on this sunny spring afternoon.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Metz, for speaking. As our labor is being over, the time has come for us to depart, and that peace and harmony are in every heart. I love you all with rainbow love and joy until we meet again.